Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name's Jason. This is Art of Creation Homestead. And, you know, it's coming up on time of year where eggs are going to start coming in hot and heavy, right? Chickens are starting to lay eggs. It's more daylight hours. They're up more longer, eating more. Maybe if you bought hens for the first time last year, then you're coming into the first really strong season. And maybe you're a little inexperienced, don't understand what's going on or how to handle them sometimes. Well, this is what this video is more for. Okay, it's why are my chickens eating eggs? A lot of people have trouble with that. Their chickens, they'll have a hen start eating eggs. They don't understand why, they don't know what's happened, and then once they start, they don't know how to stop them. It can become a really difficult scenario for a lot of chicken keepers, especially first-time chicken keepers, but chicken keepers in general can deal with that at any stage of the game, okay? So I wanted to really hit on this really fast. Why might they be eating eggs? Sometimes they say boredom. If your chickens are just bored, maybe they don't have enough space in their coop and they just get bored and find something, they start pecking at it, the egg breaks and they eat it, okay? Some people are gonna say, just make sure you collect the eggs regularly. Once the egg breaks, you know, if they're in there too long, the egg's gonna break, and once the egg breaks, they're gonna eat it, okay? Look, if an egg breaks, yes, they will eat it, but that doesn't create a habit, okay? Because then they say, well, once they get a taste for it, they always eat them. No, that's not true. Our chickens are proof of that. If an egg breaks in there, yes, they will eat it. That's just gonna happen. But just because they've done it once doesn't mean they're gonna keep doing it. I mean, it doesn't mean it's always gonna happen that way. Yes, our chickens have ate a broken egg, and they're always gonna eat a broken egg. But they won't continue to break it if they're fed appropriately. Okay, that's the number one thing. It really is. We have a video we're gonna link up here. It's one of these sides, okay? Angela's gonna, I'm sure she's gonna put an arrow link in it. We're gonna put an iCard up there about feeding your chickens appropriately. We did that last year. Here's a little add-on to it. If like I said, if your chickens are malnourished, they're gonna eat the eggs. They're gonna crack them and eat them because they're needing something out of that egg, whether it be the protein or the calcium or whatever. If they're malnourished, they're going to eat the eggs, looking for the nourishment. And one of the main things they're looking for is calcium. Eggshells are loaded with calcium. Your chickens need that calcium to produce eggs and a good egg shell, right? Okay. So if they're eating the eggs looking for the egg shell, especially for the calcium, you need to give them more calcium. And it's always a good idea to do that anyways, no matter if you're having the issue or not. This will help prevent it and give you good, stronger shells. You need to give them oyster shell. Okay, here's what we do. Here's a bag we get right here. Okay, you can buy it in a large bag at your farm supply store. Really easy, and we give it to them free choice. We don't mix it in their feed. We give it to them free choice, and what we'll do is we'll get these little screw-on feeders at Tractor Supply. I'll go show you as I do this, okay? Because I take these 2 cups, see, 2 large cupfuls, and we use that and throw it in there. Okay, hang on, I'll show you. Now, see, the thing I'm bringing them a treat. It's not really a treat. See, watch them. I think it's a treat. It's not. But see, so we'll take this little. See, what do you see, Tootie? We'll take this, okay? And it's just really simple. You can get it at Tractor Supply, any farm supply store. Have it in their little plastic feeder section. And we just fill both sides up with one cup apiece, okay? See, they know what they need. If they need that calcium, they'll come peck at it and get it. That's a non-issue. They know what they need. So, if your chickens are eating eggs, one thing they probably need is calcium. And the other thing is, they may be malnourished. Are you feeding them a good feed? A good layer feed that's fully formulated for laying hens. I mean, not a little scratch feed, not a little junky feed, a good feed. Malnourishment is a big problem for chickens like that, and you need to make sure, like I've heard people who just feed their chickens scratch feed. That's not good. They need a good 16 to 18% layer feed. If you have, and I've heard of a high producing, high formulated 20% protein feed. It's not for your average hen. Okay, it's not for your average hen at all. I guess some chickens can go on that, whether it be a hybrid layer or whatever. But the average chicken really just needs 16 to 18% protein and good calcium. All right, that's really the main thing. And here, oh, look, eggs. See, we have eggs. We have eggs. Those are fakes. These are fake eggs. See, but we have eggs in there. But so that's really what you need to do. Now again, some people will say, make sure you collect the eggs off them. Most hens are done laying by 10 a.m. That's not true either. Okay, they're not done laying by 10 a.m. They lay all throughout the day, and they'll get later in the day as their cycle goes along. And you'll understand when your hens lay once you start understanding your chickens better. But that's all you need. Make sure you give them good feed, okay, a good laying feed, and oyster shell. They need the protein and the calcium. If they're breaking eggs without the eggs being broken already to eat them, then they're looking for that nourishment. They're looking for calcium, they're looking for protein. Honestly, that's just what it is. So I hope this helps you out. Hey, like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We appreciate you guys watching. My name is Jason. This is Art of Creation Homestead. We love you guys. God bless you and goodbye.